Have you ever heard anyone say, boy, I wish I wouldn't have quit music lessons as a kid? Or maybe you've said that yourself. My name is Jessica Hoffman, and I am a violinist and have had over 10 years experience teaching the Suzuki Method. And I'm making this video to talk about what makes the Suzuki Method different from other methods. And I want to talk about briefly 3 points: Suzuki the man, Suzuki as a philosophy, and the Suzuki community. Shinichi Suzuki was a Japanese man who over 50 years ago recognized that all children, no matter what country or difficulty of language that they grow up in, learn to speak with fluidity and ease. And the elements that go into learning their own language are listening, repetition, and review. And he named this approach the mother tongue method and applied it to how we can learn our instrument. It's also known as the talent method because Dr. Suzuki believed that we are not born innately with talent. So we're not born with the talent, but that every child can learn. So Suzuki as a community is in the lesson number 1 as the Suzuki triangle. There are 3 sides of the triangle: the student, the parent, and the teacher. And the parent is the home coach for the student during the week and comes to the weekly lessons with the student and gives feedback to the teacher so the teacher can know how to equip the parent to help the student at home. And ultimately, we are wanting the student to gain ownership of their playing and of their practice, and to be able to assess their own work and to become independent practicers. And secondly, as a community, when all the families are together, bringing their Suzuki triangles with them to group class, to recitals, to group performances, and being together, they're able to share in, even if they're not at the same levels, if they're in different places musically, they're all still on common ground, and they can share experiences and support each other. And I love when a parent will compliment the effort of another child who's not even their own child in their musical work and what they've done. So I would say the community is a really big part of the Suzuki method, and is one part that sets it apart from other methods. And also that every child can learn to learn a musical instrument. So if you were someone who had taken music lessons as a kid and wished that you had continued on in music lessons, I would love to know what ideas you think may have helped you in your musical journey. And if any of these ideas in the Suzuki method you think would have been useful to you. Or maybe just leave a comment on what place music has in your life today. I'd love to hear that. So I would love your feedback. Any questions you might have about the Suzuki method, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. Thanks.